directing this program with Ms. Rulani Makubela. The MPSA sub-theme is expanding opportunities for women's voice, inclusion and participation, especially in decisions that impact their lives. The 1956 women left a legacy. What are we going to be remembered for by the next generation?
I'm going to introduce the person who's going to outline the purpose for us. Her name is Ms. Mandisa Manjezi.
Today, this is the day by which we recognize and give a salute to women for their participation in the South African struggle. We add to many voices that have shouted loud to raise the national consciousness on the fact that women are no minorities. Women play divergent roles in the human life in various stages of that life, from birth to death.
Unfortunately, in this day and age, we still have to say that women, broadly, are still at the raw end of the stick. African women in particular are worse off. And I won't talk about the women in mining that I saw last weekend.
If you want to be free in life, you must make sure that you don't practice the open lake policy. Today, living, and in today, the women that live today, they practice that. And these days, it's becoming a common thing. And also, it's becoming something that is also allowed. But I stand here and I ask myself that, do we really need to do that? We don't need to do that as women. We don't need to practice the open lake policy in order to get out of financial debt or in order to also get other people to pay for financial debts. You can do it. The only way that you can do this in getting out of debt is focusing on getting out of those debts.
I've made choices of refusing to be a carrier of poverty into generations to come. I believe that just like HIV and AIDS, poverty is something that can be stopped. Some families in my neighborhood would often go to bed without food. Some kids at my school would go for days without food. Why is there so much struggling and poverty in my community? Why do good women, like my neighbors, my sisters, my aunts, and sometimes my schoolmates, why do they have to be forced to go into prostitution at the mines in order to put bread on the table? Why do we have to lose our fathers and brothers and sisters and everybody who was working there due to mine accidents?
I am not what society deems be. I'm a friend of my circumstances, which I embrace as a unique rhythm composed to my unique move. As a soundtrack to my life plays, a living word whispers my name, reverberating life, passion, drive, love. And laughter. I live as I be.
The fact that South Africa, at the center of the South African social policy, is gender equality. It is one of the few countries that has entrenched gender equality in its constitution. This has positives for women and women in the public service. In addition, the South African government has acceded to international, national, and regional instruments. That is the Beijing Platform of Action and so on. And these further reinforce the national priority, which is gender equality.
At the DPSA, we have developed different instruments that are intended to assist departments. One of our key responsibility to contribute to gender equality as a department that formulates policies is to ensure that every policy that comes out of the DPSA has factored in the concerns and the needs of women, not only those in the public service, but those that are out there.
I'm particularly glad I am your minister. I'm particularly glad that I have all this talent. I have you to ensure that we can actually effect change in the lives of our people. 18 years into democracy, we are all looking forward to ensuring that finally we may deliver. And you know what? I'll go out there and tell them we will deliver because I have you behind me. In closing, I'd like to say, today, step out of your own imprisonment and take a chance. Take a chance on yourself, take a chance on me, take a chance on this government, take a chance on the people of this country. Take a chance even at being happy. Take a chance at succeeding in life. Take a chance at chasing your dream. Chase your dream for yourself. Chase your dream for me. Take a chance at being you. That way, you will know what lies on the other side that can only bring growth to you. I say this to you because I believe in you. Thank you.